Alright, welcome back, and here we go. We are ready to roll on and open up more territory in our little turf here. So let's go ahead and give this a reset. Later, instead of just resetting and having to build all these yourself, you're going to get some innate talents that's going to allow you to press a button and it'll change to the particular talents that you want. And so that'll make this a lot better here in the near future. And so that said, let's roll right in and look at, we're just going to unlock this, and that'll just do what we need to do here to unlock that. And then when I do unlock this one, it'll do what we need to do here to unlock it. So that's kind of how that works. And we're just going to go straight down the line and try and get as far as we can for our particular setup. Oops. So we're already that far. Now what we're not going to go for is any defense here. We're actually going to max out our health, and then we're going to start working right here on our ranged offense, cavalry offense. And we'll get as far as we can right here with our infantry offense. Now we're set and ready to go. Our cavalry is boosted up 53%, our range 53%, our whole army is getting 87% plus a little bit of boosts all throughout. So let's see what we can do damage wise right here. Now we have many more troops and our leaders are a little bit stronger here. So let's look at this. A scout, heroes, we're going to skip over that for now. We have mainly gladiators and reptilian riders with fewer sharpshooters. So you'd probably want to go with reptilian riders to take the least damage from the sharpshooters while matching the reptilian riders or even beating them with my stats versus theirs, and then overcoming the infantry with those. So mostly if I ran out of room, if I had a lot of troops, which I have fewer than I can hold in a march. And by the way, how many troops were here? They only have 8,000 versus our 60-something thousand. This should be a very clear victory. I just left the selection of heroes that are already there. I sent all my troops. If this thing freezes, it's just gonna, be like pausing and saying, quit, and then it'll run it as if the battle already ran. But I'm gonna drop them fairly quickly with how many troops I have, and I'm barely gonna lose any troops at all right now. So you can see this went very, very much better than my last battle. I got to 0 on the very first try, and that's because I had enough troops to cover myself. Mainly, believe it or not, it's largely about the number of troops that I have going for me. But it does have something to do with, obviously, my talents and the research that I've done. So let's go here, and we're going to see if we can't knock out skirmish number 7 and 8 all in this one video. Now this should have a lot of T3 in here, tier 3 troops, and now we're getting up into 12,000. I may not defeat this the first time, but I'm going to try. So let's see what we can get done. Now, I didn't discuss the strategy behind the scout because we're going to get much more in detail on that later in another video. So let's see what we can do here damage wise. This wall's going to fall quick, and that's the beauty is, one time I hit and the wall didn't do nothing with my few troops there, but once you hit a certain point where you have enough troops and you're just taking care of business, I mean, look at this. These guys are getting dominated right now. But in any case, yeah, you just hit a point where that wall is going to drop straight down for you. You won't need to worry so much about the other types of troops. What are they called? Siege to break a wall. You want to pretty much ignore building them like I have in my troop composition. But I think we got that done in one hit. I wasn't looking. Did we get to 0? We sure did. Great. So we did all that in one single hit. We just had to wait just a little while to get it done. We're at castle level 21 at this point. We probably could have gotten it done a while ago. But the beauty is, if you don't get it done the first time, when next time you come back, if you do the scout, they'll have even fewer troops than they did the previous time. So we're gonna out troop them, but they've got T4 versus our T2, which is gonna damage us a lot with their T4 and T3. They'll do more damage than we're gonna be able to do ourselves. So I anticipate this is gonna take probably 2 hits, 3 hits, somewhere in there. And let's go ahead and heal our troops so that we're ready. Bingo, bango. Alright, 890 soldiers healed. I didn't overkill mine, did I? Okay. I'm not even sure they'd show up there anyway. But this area, now this area right here that we're about to open up is actually huge. It's a really nice area. It always says the enemy's too strong when you're taking T2 against T4. So, and they're likely right. It's probably a really silly idea for me. But we're going to at least take down the wall this battle. Boom. Drop their morale a bunch. Let's see how much damage we can get done. One battle. Let's go. It's all my strength versus yours. Yeah, again, I don't think this is getting done in a single battle, but I'm definitely doing the damage that's going to give me the victory here. So let's skip ahead here. Leave. And we're going to have to destroy all enemies to win. Now, really important that you go over here and heal up all those troops that just got injured. Many more than the previous. And we look at our troop count. Let's always look here. That's the easiest way. And we have 66,000. I believe we started with 68. So let's call it a 2,000 loss just for the sake of easy numbers. And let's attack again. Boom. Wall's already breached because I already destroyed it. They've only got 6,000 troops left out of those 20 that we had. So this 66 should easily defeat those very quickly, honestly. Start to make it look how the end of that battle was going to look in about 10 seconds more if I had more time. There we go. So it only took me 2 battles. Most of 1 battle plus a short second battle to finish the job. And my casualties are relatively few, about 2,000. But now we've gotten this land opened up. And new turf conquered. Hopefully it doesn't make me do a little tutorial. Yes. We love these little tutorials they make us do. But how many are they going to make me do? Boom. Use it for free. Great. Alright. So it's going to give me stuff. We know, and this is where you see the prizes. You can go through this on your own little walkthrough. Hopefully it won't make me do it too many more times here. Oh, so here's a good example for you while we're here anyway. Before I show you the land, I get 11 times the prizes. Everybody gets this for free until you pay a $99 pack and you get the elite, and then you get 11 for free every day. So if you haven't done a $99 pack because the contents are crap, you're right, but you know, it's kind of part of the deal if you want to get that done. And we're going to get some free dice here. I'm glad I don't have to do this walkthrough. I didn't even mean to, just saw the exclamation, and I don't like those. But here's what I wanted to show you before we hang up our hat on this one. So this is Treasure Trove. I can do a 30-day deposit, which is 100% worth it every single time. I want to max out whatever I can, and I want to deposit as soon as possible. Now, I'm just going to get that going here for now, but I definitely am going to upgrade this. I have 30 out of the 5 that I need, and I can think up. You know what, I'm going to leave it alone for now because I already deposited. Actually, I might cancel that deposit and upgrade this as much as I can, because every time you upgrade it, you get to deposit more, and your interest rate that you get on the return on your investment is much larger. You always want to go 30 days because 7 and 14 just aren't worth it, even though you can deposit if you get it back in less time so you can spend those little bits on a more consistent basis. And if that's what you want to do, great. But I do recommend that you do the 30 days and get that maximum amount of interest. Big difference in 85 versus 3, and it's worth those 30 days every single time. So, I've got those in there, and it'll come back and pay me. In my main account and my big account, I invest like 45 and I get back 90 something, and so I'm getting over 100% return on my investment for that, and that's incredibly awesome and helpful for the game as you go on. But that's it for this one. That's all I have to show you. We did open up all of our various turf wars and all of our various land. We're going to build all mainers here, and we're going to build an equal amount of these lumber mills, mines, and what are these? Quarries. All right, so we're going to build an even amount of those down there to make sure that we're evened up across the board. There should be like 5 or 6 of each, I forget the count, and only one farm, and we're going to keep it that way. You're going to end up with like more of one of these, and one of them will be 6 and the others will be 5 or something like that, and it doesn't matter, pick whatever you want. But that's it. See you in the next one. Thanks.